Hey guys, how you doing? Graham Lee right here, back again with another video. Oh dear. So welcome to Lord of Dwarves, the game you want to play, the game you wished Gnomoria, Dwarf Fortress, Towns, Lantern Forge, etc. was. Okay? But, here we are. Our wish has finally been granted. Ah, the crowd goes wild. Okay, so Lord of Dwarves, Nick, amazing. Thank you very much for this epic game. And yeah, so basically, although Nick says this game is complete, why is it still in beta or early access? Well, if you bother to read Steam news and stuff like that, you will know why it's still early access and beta if the game's complete. Simply, Nick is gonna be doing more tweaks, more fixes, etc. as they come up. He's also open to suggestions, even though the code is already there, so he may not be able to cater to everyone's wishes because it's already here, it's already complete, it's already been done. Okay, so, but anyway, Nick, amazing guy, replies to almost every comment and email, keeps us in the loop. So far, I mean, it was only released a couple of days ago, like 5 days ago on Steam, but hey, you know, amazing dev at the moment. Sorry, Nick, no offense to you. You know how the early access scene is at the moment. Um, so anyway, let's dive right into it. We're not going to do the campaign, which is a glorified tutorial. You got 9 campaign levels, and basically all it does is give you a little tiny backstory and hold your hand in how to play the game, which is an amazing thing for a game like this. Okay, so we're just going to dive right into Sandbox with a new game. We're going to go into the game. We're going to make sure it's set to easy, just so we can, you know, go about learning the game, doing our thing, kind of thing. Bumpy, let's go all the way up to maximum world height, randomize the seed here, and we're going to have medium caverns and few, and we're going to uncheck flat caverns, because if it's checked, they would only be one Z layer, but instead, now, like, if you find a cavern, it could be like 3, 4, 5 blocks deep kind of thing, and huge. So, and excuse me, gonna go into the creature menu, turn invasions down to rare, not off, rare. Animals, that's great. Dwarfs, okay, 40 is the default, we're gonna leave it there, and we're going to leave it as highly skilled as well. Resources, we are going to leave as default. Advanced, basically every time nighttime comes, brightness 30 on nighttime is literally the same brightness as day, pretty much. And then we're going to go into this tab and dwarfs construct at range, just for quality of life. You do not need scaffolds, they will construct at range. However, you can create an end game item in game which has the same effect. And with the treasure, which when merchants come, once we set up merchant stalls, they will sometimes come with a heap load of treasures to sell, you know, like quality items, basically. Okay, so let's just start the game there. And, oh well, I forgot to pick my terrain. We'll just go with the default bumpy slash smooth one. Of course, the game will take longer or quicker to load depending on your system and on the size of the world that you have chosen. Okay, so Sandbox mode allows you to build and create as you please in the Lord of Dwarves world. Move the camera to a place where you'd like to have your dwarf start, then click select start position. So basically the start position in Sandbox mode is dictated by your camera's focus. Okay, so let's do this then. Right, where are we gonna set down? Let me see. So we do have more world. We do. There we go. I thought we did. Thank you very much. As you can see, it will not load the entire world at the same instance, as you can see. So, let's choose a nice starting position. This is a nice flat-ish area. We will have to do some clearing of blocks and resources. Ooh, we've got a nice ton of tall grass here. Now, tall grass is for your, like, carrots, stuff like that, seeds. Because we don't have any water mechanics in the game, we have what's known as rain roots, which is where you'll get your waters from. You can also create hand pumps and wells as well later on. We'll do that in a minute. We've got some turnips over here. Do we have any gourd or potato bushes? Let me see. Yes, we do. Awesome. Then, without further ado, let the insanity ensue. There we go. Perfect. Right where I wanted you. Awesome. So let's explore the UI very quickly, starting from bottom left, going counterclockwise to top left. So here, this big square box here is your game news bulletin box. It'll tell you every time the game is saved, every time there's an enemy spotted, every time something happens, basically. I'm going to minimize that because I do find it gets annoying or repetitive rather quickly. Excuse me. So, the toolbar here. We have the mine tool, which we can remove ramps with, like so. If we created any stairs, that is, if we've built any stairs, we can remove them. Or we can just straight mine a block or two, like so. This is the carve tool, so we can build our own ramps or stairs down or up into the mountain or into the caverns below. Okay, and you can change the effect of that. We can carve a cube, carve a ramp or stairs block into a cube. Nice. And carve stairs. Okay, cool. So here we have the construction menu. So that's for your walls. So as you can see, we can build walls out of dirt, stone or wood. And then we come into the harvest menu. You got the clear terrain, which will literally harvest everything that you tell it to. Like, let's show you an example because we do need to do this, by the way, right now. So we'll just set that for clearance. There we go. We can also do things individually. We can collect boulders, mine boulders entirely on their own. We can harvest resources, food, tall grass, water plants entirely on their own. Let's grab those there as well. And the final one is we can harvest trees entirely on their own. So, there we go. Cancel task obviously does what it says on the tin. It will literally cancel anything you don't want it to do. The emplacement icon will emplace or build or place whatever placeables you have crafted at the time. Unemplace, literally, will remove an item back into the stockpile, and unemplace only scaffolding will literally unemplace only scaffolding. And then we have our workshops menu, so we have all our basic workshops, our advanced workshops, expert workshops, our markets, and our training facilities and demolish workshop. Here we have our traps menu, so there we go. We can like get rid of those pesky enemies and animals. We have our stockpile menu where we can lay out our stockpiles and farms. Then we have our squad pile menu. I call it the squad pile menu. I have no idea why. I just do. Okay, so what we're going to do with the squad menu is we're going to set an area, a safety zone, where our scared little dwarfs will run to if they either see an enemy or they've got nothing to do. So they'll go there whenever they don't want to get in the way. And so we can create a guard post, an archer's post, safety zone, an attack zone, or clear them. And here we can like cut specific, like, there we go, you see? And that's pretty much the toolbar. Here is, I don't know what I would call this button here, or this menu here. I would call it the tooltip menu. That's probably a good one, because it'll tell you here information about the item you're hovering over. There we go. And up here, because we're not doing story mode at the moment, we're in Sandbox, it'll show or hide the objectives. Because we don't get any objectives in the Sandbox, we're going to turn that off. Right next to that is the real world time. So it's 5:32, but it's evening. Yeah, so I'm British, so it's 17:32, not 05:32. And then here we have our population menu. So we have our priorities menu right here, which all menus, most of them, can be moved around like so. So we have our priorities menu here. So we've got laborers, craftsmen, farmers, ranchers, etc, etc, etc. You can edit professions at a glance as well. So excuse me. Laborers will fell trees, mine, construct, build and haul. We can add things to them or remove them as we wish. Soldiers, we can tell them, you know, what to train, how to train, etc. So there we go. And we can also change their jobs as well. So soldiers, this will tell you what soldiers you have. Monsters, this will tell you, I don't know what that does actually, I've never got that far, so I assume you will never have monsters working for your kingdom. So maybe this just tells you the encounters, maybe combat rating, strength, knowledge, melee and ranged. That's interesting. And the same with animals as well. I have no clue what that's all about. Combat, well, this is like, you know, order squads to engage all subterranean monsters, who you want to do so. Man posts, force dwarfs to their posts. They will ignore any other work or training. Engage range. So like what range a mob needs to be before your men will attack, your dwarfs will attack, kind of thing. And then we have the military menu. So if we've got any guard posts available or anything like that kind of thing, we can just click and drag, you know. So the militia squad one will be assigned to blah 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 zone blah 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 kind of thing. So you remove them by dragging them back over there into the list. Animals literally tells you, as you can see, hunt how many a day, total wild, butcher how many a day, total domestic. So there we go. And the final one, resources. This literally tells you what resources you have at a glance. There we go. Unhauled, equipped and emplaced. Workshops tells you what workshops you have currently, traps, shrines, etc. And up here is more or less the system menu. Starting from top right, game menu, does what it says, opens up the game menu. Preferences. Now, retrieve stuck dwarfs. Automatically add scaffolding to retrieve stuck dwarfs. Reach, construct and swap material tasks. Automatically add scaffolding necessary to complete construct and swap materials tasks. So I'm gonna check that actually, yeah, that might be useful. And then Dwarfopedia just basically gives you little tips on the gameplay mechanics kind of thing. And then the story menu here underneath my FPS counter, which you might not be able to see that great. If you were on the campaign, will list your main objectives here, like it's the narrator box basically. Okay, so now I've explained how to play the game, away we go. Put it up to max speed currently because they've got a ton of work to do. Gonna start doing our ting. In other words, where are we gonna farm and stuff? Down here, I would like to think. Don't like being near the edge though, because of you know, that's where invaders come from, the edge of the map. But hey. You can only do what you can work with, can't you? So, let's have a stockpile right here. And set it to all and normal priority. There we go. And now all our idlers, who are haulers, come and do their job. There you go. Yay. Okie dokie. Let me see. This might actually be a good place. We might not need to go far at all. Yes, let's do it here. So then we're gonna clear these little dudes. That's going to be farm number 1. Don't know what we're going to put there yet. And here's going to be farm number 2. There we go. Or we could put it down here. It's not too far from the stockpile, to be honest. We won't have to do any digging or clearing. Sod it. We're almost done here anyway. Let's do it here. So we'll pause the game. Don't need to, but I do. So we're gonna go right up to that ramp area there. There we go. And if you don't want to lose the tool, yeah, don't want to lose the tool, then you press Q and E to rotate. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Now our miners will get to work. And then we can have our workstations here, I think. So, the toolbar, yes, I explained the toolbar, I think. So, let's go, yes, I did. So, let's go basic woodshop here. And we're gonna put you, let's see, whoops. Z and X to rotate items and workshops, by the way. And there's our wood shop there, and we're gonna have our tools workshop and our cook fire as well. We're gonna put you here. There we go. And we're gonna go back into the workshop menu and place, oh god, here we go again. Good. Thank god. Haha, yes. Right, thank you very much for that. And we're gonna put one where we can put one. There. Now, we've only got one hand pump to start with, automatically, which they'll build there. To build anything that you can't currently build, you need to create that item first in the specific workshop. And if it needs something, it will tell you what it does need. Oh, okay, do we start with 2 then? No, we don't. Yeah, we need to create one ourselves. Once the workshops have been placed, there we go, so we need a hand pump. Okay, we've got everything else. So, hand pumps are created in the stone tool workshop. We're going to set all the workshops to high. Good. Good. And let's set you to normal because water is more important. There we go. So the hand pump's been created. Let's craft and maintain 350 water and set this to very high. Now, all cooking and drink making is done by your cooks. Okay, so make sure you have enough cooks to do those tasks. So let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2. Okay, we only have 2 cooks. So then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add or edit the farm profession so that they can cook and brew. Oh, you have to click and drag. Cool. That's cool. Awesome. Okay, so there we go, farmers. done. So once a farm has been tilled, seeded, etc., they will now cook until they need to harvest the resources. And there we go. They're pumping like mad. Pump it up, bruh. Pump it up. Louder. Pump it. Louder. Yeah, sorry. I'm a coffee freak. Sorry, guys. Right, there we go. Okay, so now our doodads have been dug. Hey, guys, have you seen Doug lately? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, so we're gonna have, let me see. Yeah, let's just do it like that for now. We can also extend our farms later on. So we're gonna have gourds growing in one and potatoes growing in another. So 9 by 9, wasn't it? There we go. Did we say gourd in that one? Yes, we did. Awesome. There we go. So now our farmers will get to tilling the grounds. There we go. Awesome. Nice. So what are we going to be needing now? We're going to need to dig down into the depths so that we can get our mine on. Right, so let's actually create a let me see here, carve cube, ramp or stairs. Let's see how this works. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's just do it this way then. So we're gonna, what level are we on? 26. Okay. Well, that's our view level actually. Let's go right down. So we're on level 20, so we want to go down 20, basically. There we go. And then you can click and drag to make them as wide or as narrow as you want. I'm going to do it like this. And then once our miners are available, they will do so. So let's see, we should be on the level 0 or -1 once this is done. Yeah, level 0. Awesome. Right, so farms are going on, that's going on, that's going on. Okay, let's see what veg we've got available now. Okie dokie. Okay, people are eating, dwarfs are eating. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we can keep that on normal, that's fine. Cannot path to dirt pile. Interesting. Okay, let's see down here now. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Awesome. And there we go. Right, so now let's dig a few more. Oh, okay. Ah, that's building. That's why. We don't want to build yet, do we? Right, so let's mine those 2 blocks there. No idea why they can't path there. Interesting. And then we're gonna go like that. And then down. Let's go down 3 more. There we go. So now we're on -2 or 3. Awesome. We're gonna dig at level 0 for now, because if we go any deeper we could run into hordes of monsters in their caverns. So we're not gonna dig too much either, because the same thing may happen. I haven't fully tested out the cavern mechanics yet, and I don't want to have to die. Ooh, there's one already. Yikes. Okay, nothing there currently. Goody good. Oh, what do we have here? Tin. Nice. So we're gonna have our stone stockpile down here. There we go. We're gonna have stone and earth. That's gonna be normal. Now we want to go all the way back up. Zoom out. There we go. Right, so what were we doing? Right, stone. There we go. Now they'll relocate the stone as long as there's enough room into the stockpile down here, as you can see. There we go. Excuse me. Oh dear, thinking I'm getting a cold coming on. I hate colds. Right, okay, so now we're getting everything working here. Let's think about building our walls. And I don't mean sausages. We want to clear all this as well, so we can get a nice wall going on around our kingdom. Or stockpile. The kingdom of stock welcomes you. There we go. Right, so now we've got our basic workshops built there. We are gonna build our carpentry workshop here. Right, and you need a log rack, well, 2 log racks and 3 tables. So we want to do this, and away we go. There we go. Oh, and the clock here, the year counter and the clock, basically it tells you when it's sunlight and when it's dark. The segmented area with the darkness is when it's nighttime, and we're spring 4 of 12, year 1, so 12 days to a season basically, and your game saves more or less at the end or start of each day. Right, so they're doing their thing there. So where are we going to build our wall? We're gonna blah blah. We are gonna get our doors crafted first and placed, and then we're gonna build our walls. And I think while they are doing that, I think we are gonna do this. Have one massive area for stockpiles here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. So we gotta wait for them to do their thing there before we can do our thing there. Alright, so what can we do in here? Okay, let me see. Yep, cool, as always. Okay, so let's craft 10 beds. There we go. And we'll put you on normal priority as well. There we go. Let's see how the miners are getting on. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I think we're going to leave a one space border so we can put torches when we've got our assembly workshop built, because you can only create bandages, rope, torches, etc. in the assembly workshop. To be honest, Nick, I feel that torches should be craftable in a basic woodshop, to be honest, but that's just me. And yay! Challenge complete! Okay, so we're gonna do the same here, have it accept everything apart from stone. There we go. And then we're gonna have it on low priority so that when that stockpile is full, which it is, they'll start moving everything into that one down below. As you can see, they're starting to do. Right, so how's the clearing coming on? Are we done? Yes, I think we're done. Coolio. Okay, so let's build our doors. Let me see, door. There we go, we only want 2 of them. There we go. Now we go into the emplacement menu and we'll place a few beds here, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, the genius can count. Wow. Yeah. Genius level 0. Okie dokie. Right. So now they have a place to sleep. Epicness. Okay. Let me see here. We'll have to mine. Yeah. So let's do that there. There we go. So that we can build our awesome epic wall of uberness. Do we have our doors yet? No. Okay, so torches. Here we go, boys. 2, 3, 4. I know it's not very even. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you do start off with 8 torches. Oh, dearie me. Right, there we go. And I think we'll actually want to move the safety zone down here as well, to be honest. So that they're completely out of, you know, harm's way kind of thing. And we'll do the same here with a 1 block gap, so that we can sort it all out later on. Cool. Right, there we go. So as you know, any idlers will come here, hang out and chill, you know, so they don't get in the way of anyone. Right, so our doors must now be complete, yes? Yes, nice one. So we're gonna have our door here. And let me see, what level are you on? Oh, we're going up. Let's go down. So you're on level 19. Let's put you there. There we go. Okie dokie. Now we'll get rid of this. No, I do not wall in either, by the way. I mean, walling in is basically where no monsters or goblins can get to you ever, kind of thing, apart from sieges. But we are going to enclose our plateau, kind of thing. And with doors, so there we go, we got both doors. Ooh, that was almost spot on. I'm a genius! Not. Okay, so wood panels, and we want scaffolds, don't we? Of course we do. Where are you? There we go. Let's craft 30. 30 should be enough. There we go. Okay, now with all that set, we can choose our most wood and start building our walls. So what I did just there is I control scroll wheeled to increase the height of the walls. Oops. And we can cancel it just by doing the same there. And the reason why I'm building it 3 blocks high is because that way no marauders can get in unless they siege me. So yes, okay, it is essentially walling off my kingdom, but not technically. Because if they can break down a door, they can get in. And that's how I mean it. Oh, whoops. And let's cancel you. I said cancel, dude. Okay, and Ah, there we go. Cool. Oh, I see. I see what's happened here. We didn't clear those ramps. Yikes. There we go. So yeah, you do need to continue to still build scaffolds, even though the build range is uncapped, because they can climb at least one block high and they will get stuck. So you do need scaffolds to bring them down. Right, so that's been mined out there. So there we go. Let's do you like that. Pardon me. Rabbit goes thump. And there we go. Our wall is almost complete. Now all we need to do is build this layer here. I always do my building generally, not always, generally on pause. So that way, if I make a mistake, they wouldn't have already built it, and therefore I won't have to fiddle around deleting it. Yeah, maybe we do need more than... Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okie dokie. There we go. Done. Coolio. And let's build over the doors as well. Nice one. Done. Okay, let's go mine or chop some more trees here. Let's just grab all of that. That should be more than enough to finish the wall. Yeah, I generally don't build for aesthetics. Like, I don't build massive, awesome looking castles right at the start, because at the start, I'm building for utility, okay? Which is, for me, the best option, because then you've got your industry set up, you've got your farms set up, you know, you can stave off invaders, kind of thing. So, building and aesthetically pleasing building, like, hey, look at my epic castle, for me that comes later, like a lot later, kind of thing. So yeah. Besides, I'm not really good at it. That's the honest truth. I suck at building. Gotta learn somewhere, right? I guess. So, these scaffolds are being built. However, sooner or later, we will have to deconstruct them manually. The dwarfs will not remove them on their own. Kind of annoying, kind of, but it's something you can live with. So, everything's happening here. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one, brother. So let's get some harvesting going on as well, because we've only got 500 food. We need more food. Lots of tasty, lovely, sexy food. Thank you very much. So, as you can see, maximum... Okay, so let's explain maximum speed to you quickly. There is a setting in the menu, the game menu, like Sandbox menu, I think, or is it game settings? I can't remember, where you can increase your speed by ×5 if you turn it on. Now, that on it gives you a warning that on lower end machines it will be completely unstable, it will stutter a lot, your dwarfs will have pathing issues and everything else on 5 times speed. ×3 speed I find is pretty okay for what I need to do. So yeah. And as you can see, the dwarfs are getting stuck regardless of their build range, which is kind of annoying, because if their build range is uncapped, why do they need to climb things still? I know the code's implemented to do that, yes, but there should be an option within the AI itself which says, okay, build range is turned off, you guys don't need to climb anymore. I mean, I don't know how hard that is, of course, I'm not a developer, but, you know, maybe it could be possible, I don't know. So yeah, as you can see, on this speed level, everything's running stable as it is. I mean, it's only fluctuating massively between like 40 and 15 FPS because the amount of work that's going on, and not everything's in a stockpile. So yeah. Speaking of, let's increase you to high. There we go. And so what I do now with the scaffolds, because they don't need the scaffolds there anymore. Whoops. Give me one moment, guys. One moment here. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just had a friend call. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Kind of thing. So, to get rid of scaffolding, we want to click Unemplace in the Emplacement button. Click and drag where we don't need them anymore. Right, well, we'll leave it like that for now. There we go. But even though I'm on low FPS at the moment because of they're all busy, and the AI is supremely busy right now, it doesn't really notice that much unless I'm moving all over the place. Sorry, I know I'm making you guys dizzy. I apologize. See what I mean? Now it's starting to stutter and get really low because of we've got so much stuff going on and everything. And people are having pathing issues because they're getting stuck inside the walls, which also lowers the FPS because of the AI can't figure out what to do with the stuck dwarfs. Let's turn it down to speed 2, see if we can clear that up. It's a little bit better. So yeah, it is literally because we've got a huge amount of unstockpiled items. As you can see, unhauled in purple letters, warning, warning, you've got a shit ton out of the stockpile, warning. Oh my god. Now it's my mother. Ah, sorry about that, guys. That was dear old Mummy. Amazing she is, but she does. You know, the overbearing mother. Yeah, that's her. Yes, I am a mummy's boy. Don't rub it in. You see, the annoying thing about the scaffolds is that they build them where they're not actually needed, which might also be affecting the FPS. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the code has been implemented. I'm not a developer or a coder. I know nothing about this stuff. Okay, now we're getting back to normal FPS levels, almost. I said almost. Tempt fate, why not? Oh well, at least it stress tests the game as well. How's this stockpile doing down here? Okay, we've still got a ton to stock. Nice. Still really stuttery though. That should hopefully clear up once the building's done. I shouldn't have built all this at once, really. There we go, there we go. FPS climbing. Nice, nice one. Okay, can we get away with speed 3 again? Just about. Yep, Dwarf's getting stuck all over the place again. Silly Muppets. Okay, what we do want is a ladder. And we will have that many. That might help. 6 FPS now. Wow, okay. Yikes. Yeah, I should not have built a wall this huge this soon. Yeah, it's literally because of the path and because they're getting stuck. So as I say, Nick, you know, is there any way you can rework the pathfinding code where as long as they've got scaffolds, they don't need to get stuck in the first place kind of thing? Or where they actually build the scaffolds before building the wall, maybe? I don't know, maybe you can emplace scaffolds yourself personally before they start building. Yeah, you can. Whoops. Yeah, I should have done that really in the first place, if I had realised. Ah, dearie me. Maybe that would have helped a lot with the FPS. But as I say, hopefully once the wall has been built and they stop getting stuck, hopefully it will sort itself out. Almost done as well. See, now that guy's getting stuck as well. Oh, no, good, good. We're almost stable again. Wool's almost finished. Come on, guys, just a few more blocks. No, why are you building there, dude? You're gonna get stuck, you numpty. Oh my god, man. Okay, there's no scaffold there. Interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do here then, because of they can't get to those blocks, is we're gonna do this. Yep, okay, thank you very much for that warning. Any more gaps anywhere else? Not that I can see, it's just those two areas there. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, and that place as well. Right, so we do have invaders. Let's see where they're coming from, shall we? Over there. So what we're going to do here then is we're going to have our guard spot right here. And then we go into military and move you over there. There we go. And militia maybe as well. There we go. There we go. Now we can watch the battle commence. Okay, now they've killed that one, we can delete that one. And hey guys, where you going? Yikes. Now, what damage can one goblin do? We will see in a moment. A goblin, run, run, a goblin, run! Okay, let's have a guard spot here then. There you go. Speed it up. Goblin, run, a goblin. Here we come. Come on, kill it. Thank you. Oh my god, wow. That's never happened to me before like that. Okay, so now we get to create a brand new stockpile for corpses. Hooray! We're gonna put that a little bit away from the kingdom here, because they do not like corpses. And they get sick. There we go. See, they're getting sick because they see a corpse. Pardon me. Right, I'm almost done with this episode. Almost. Just make sure everything's finalized the way we want it. Let's actually place scaffolding there. It might actually be easier. Oh, and we need another scaffold there as well. Dudes, you don't need to keep building scaffolds. Oh my god, man. There we go. Cool, I think we are all done. We're gonna have a couple of ladder spots on the inside here, so that they can get up there when needed. So now we don't need the scaffolds anymore. Yeah, let's just click and drag. No, that's not gonna work, is it? No. Okay, let's just do it this way then. There we go. There you go. Okay, we do need to get rid of that ladder there as well and put a scaffold there because for some reason they're only going to build it with the scaffold. Now just make sure all the final touches have been done. There's still a couple of scaffolds hanging around, that's fine. Whoops. Don't want to get rid of that one yet. There you go. That should be sorted. See, why are they building more scaffolds when it's already been done? That's what I do not get, you see. They don't need to keep building scaffolds. Are they stuck on a loop? Is it bugged? Do I have any walls that have not been built? No, all the walls have been built. Everything is filled in. They do not need any more scaffolding. So why are they still building it? Because I told it to get rid of it, not build it. See, I'm on the remove scaffold button. If they decide to build more scaffolding after this, then yeah, it's gonna be bugged. You've got a ladder, guys, you don't need scaffolding. Maybe I did accidentally click the doodad where it would place it instead of remove it. Interesting. Okay, are we behaving now, dwarfs? Yes, yes. Good. And as you can see, we're back to a lot more stable FPS now as well. So yeah, it was one because they had far too many jobs going on, and that they were having pathing issues because they were all getting stuck, and etc. So yeah, there we go. There we go. That's a lot better, dudes. That's a lot better. Right, so I think that's it, maybe, for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm just gonna queue up some veggies. So let's say 300. There we go. Maintain craft. Awesome. Okay, how is it looking down below? Okay, nice. They're still doing that. Awesome. Okay, guys, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Graham Lee. This has been Lord of Dwarves. You guys have been awesome watching my video. I hope you survived the entirety of it, no matter if you didn't. If you would like to, please leave a like and a comment in the description below, and maybe possibly even subscribe. Help my channel grow if you like what you see. Until next time, guys, catch you later.